up, everybody? Back again. Another video. What we're doing in this one is we're going to do a quick little, I don't know if you want to call it, it's not a review, I guess basically just a comparison of 3 open face helmets that you can currently purchase that are on the market right now. And these are what I use for my riding, you know, off-road or dual sport. Now I have done a comparison video on these two. This one I purchased fairly recently here at the end of the season, and I've only worn them a couple times. And of course, you're going to say, well, that's not an open face, but I have something to show you on that. It's a little something special. So what we have here is we have the O'Neal-AFX-LS2, 130 bucks. This is AFX-FX50, $120. I'm not sure if that's the current price or not. They may have gone up a little bit in price. This is LS2 Drifter. This is $180. Okay. Now, I am going to say one thing. When I do these videos in my shop, some guys complain about they get an echo when they're watching it and it drives them crazy. I don't know what to tell you. Take one earbud out, turn it down a little bit, or watch it on your phone without earbuds. So let's get back to it. O'Neal-AFX-LS2. Let's wheel up around here. This is the simplest of the crew right here. Okay, there's no visor, no slide down visor, nothing like that. This is a basic old school, when I was a kid growing up, the helmets that we wore. I mean, you got to put the goggles on. There's no quick buckle. You got to lace it up through the D-rings, pull it tight. You have simple little visor adjustment here. You can pull the visor off, but you have a little knob here where you can do the visor adjustment like that. Very small, lightweight helmet. I do wear this if I'm only riding off-road a lot because you have to wear the goggles with it, and I wear glasses. When I'm dual sport riding, it's much easier for me to use a helmet that has a visor that comes down and not have to worry about fussing with my glasses. But I do wear this off-road riding quite a bit. And of course, it's considered a trials helmet if you're a trials rider. But I mean, I grew up riding with these. They make you a better rider. You know why? Because you don't want to wreck. You pay attention, because if you wreck, you bust your jaw off whenever you wreck because you don't got no face guard across the front. So it makes you a better rider. You pay attention more because you don't want to bust your jaw off and lose all your teeth while you're riding. So there are a couple vents on the side, couple vents here. This helmet is very light. Now I will say I always wear a double XL because I have like a big Martian head. This is a double XL model, and I probably could have went with an XL. I mean, this fits me, but it does move around a little bit more than it should. So I probably could have went with an XL in this one, as far as that goes. This comes in, I think, 2 other options. I think you can get a white one, and then there's another black one with a different design on it, I believe. So there you go. Very simple open face helmet, like old school, and like I said, trials type rider helmet. Now, this helmet I use a lot. I have 2 of these, and I really love these helmets. This is the AFX-FX50. You can get these in several colors. This one was a red and white one when I bought it, but I flat blacked it. That's why it's flat black. So this, like I said, when I bought this, it was $120. They may be closer to $130 now, I'm not sure. But I will, I'm going to slide this back a little bit here. This one is probably, as far as that slat, when you wear it, the padding in it is probably not the heaviest and not as comfortable. This is more comfortable. Now, this helmet here, you have the sun shield, you can see going down, sun visor. Then, of course, you have your large shield, which comes, you know, you can see how far that comes down to almost to the bottom of your chin. Very good wind protection. I wear this a lot, even in cold weather. Now I wear a neck gaiter, but even in cold weather I wear this a lot as opposed to my full face helmet. I really like these helmets. You can see the visor is snubby, not very long, and this visor has no adjustment. Now keep in mind, this helmet too, you put the sun shield back up with the lever here. You can take this visor off of this FX50 and you can take your visor off and the shield, and you can run this with goggles if you want to. You can take this shield off, you can put this visor back on, and you can run it with goggles if you would want to do that. I don't do it because, again, wearing glasses, this is so much easier to put down and pull up. And if I don't want to be carrying my sunglasses or be wearing progressive lenses, you just slide that down. Pretty awesome. This helmet, this is one that I need an double XL in this one for a good fit. Like I said, I have two of these helmets and I do love them. They have, there is a little vent right up here that you press and you can open on top here for some airflow, and it's got the exits out the back. Very nice helmet. Now, for this thing right here, this thing is definitely, to me, the best looking of the group. This is the LS2 Drifter, it is called. Now, what you will notice is it has a chin guard on it. But, watch this. See if I can do this in front of the camera. I gotta find the little thingies. See if I can do it here. You pull down, slide it out. Same with this side, the little button here, you slide it down if you can. Pull it out, boom. There's the chin guard. Right there, off. Now it is an open face. So there you go. Now, this one only has the clear shield. No sun visor for you. What they do though is they give you this one is actually a tinted version, but there are no instructions. Nothing came with this helmet in the box to show you how to put this on. And I searched their website all over, up and down, instructions for helmets. As of 2 months ago, I could not find anything on how to put this on. I've looked at it several ways. I mean, it's got to be something simple. You can see there's a little notch in that. Something simple to pull this out without taking the whole helmet apart, but I definitely can't figure it out. But they do give you this if you can figure out how to put it in. Okay. Yes, so you only have the clear shield, so you're not going to get the sun shield. You can take this visor off. It's also adjustable like the one in the slat, up and down, and you can just take these 3 screws out and take it off. You have vents up top here, open and shut. You got a vent down here, of course DOT approved. But this to me is the best looking one out of these 3 helmets. And another thing too, this is a double XL. The padding in this helmet is awesome. It is super comfortable. Really grips your head, and being it's an open face helmet, it comes down around your jawline very nice and holds that helmet snug. Some of these open face helmets, if you get in the wind and they're not fitting you properly and tight, they want to pull up. The wind gets under the visor and it wants to pull up and almost take the helmet up off of your head. This is the FX50 and this LS2. They both have the quick latch for the strap on there. So they're awesome that way. And like I said, this one is And one thing I want to say on this drifter helmet, this LS2 drifter, when you have this nose piece on, it's not like your typical off-road helmet. This nose piece is very close. Like when I put this helmet on, this thing is almost laying on the bridge of my nose when it's on the helmet. So keep that in mind, that it is very close. You know, a typical helmet, you're gonna be out away from your nose. You know, you got some room there like this on your typical closed face helmet. This thing with me, like I said, I have a big head and a big nose. So this thing is just barely, like I can feel it touching my nose as I'm riding, you know, whenever I have it on, if you want to wear it. And it has this little neoprene like insulation on it, good for, you know, winter riding or cold weather if you want to keep using your helmet but get the wind off of your face. So there you go. If anybody has one of these drifters and knows how to swap these out, please comment down below and let me know how this goes on. The thing is, they have a little instruction thing right here, but the instruction little section on here is to tell you how to put this on and off, not how to get this on and off. So, all right, so there we go. 180, 120, 130. Best for off-road. This is my favorite on-road just because of the sunshade and the larger clear shield that comes down. And this is kind of a mix of both of them in between, because you have your shade to put down if you don't want to wear goggles, and this also has very, very good padding and a very good fit around your face if you're riding off-road. So there you go. 3 open face helmets, if that's what you like. I do like them. I grew up riding with them. Like, hit that subscribe, throw on an open face helmet, get outside.